with the Jack and Rod Show. I'm Jack Mayoffer, and this is Rod Stiffington.
Hello.
Hello. No, for real, I'm NecroVMX, and I got with me the Bangaa.
Hey, everybody.
So, where are you physically in the game right now?
Still at the Ekritique Pokemon Center. Like, I've made little to no progress, other than maybe just catching one or two Pokemon. Actually, yeah, just two.
Well, you leveled up a bit, right?
Yeah, hopefully I'll be good enough to take
So,
on the water
just
gym.
real quick, go over your team with me, because I have Parker, which is my Parker is my my Mewtwo. I have Screwball, which is a Magneton. I have Karen as my HM slave. I accidentally used Strength. I meant to swap it. And I just got a Beyonce, which is I haven't even looked at her really. She's my Nido Queen. Actually, I'm gonna look right now at what her move. I don't even know what her moves are. Let's see. What do we got? We got Tackle, Scratch, Double Kick, and Tail Whip. I mean, that's not bad. Once we are able to move around and stuff, I might see if she can learn Ice Beam, because then we might have something going there. Because I don't know if you know how this works, but the way that it works with who could obviously I said so anybody can learn HMs, but with TMs, it's based on who could learn what that TM originally was. So like when what's her face gave me Ice Beam, I think what does she give you normally, like Flash Cannon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's whoever could learn Flash Cannon can learn Ice Beam.
Flash Cannon, or it might be Iron Tail.
I don't think Iron Tail was a thing until Gen 3.
Iron Tail or Iron Head?
And then there's Iron Claw. There's too many Iron moves.
Metal Claw, I think it's called.
Oh, Metal Claw? You're right, it is Metal Claw. You're right. Well, anyway, we're going to start. I got the thing set for 1 hour. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't even think about, in that last one, I didn't even think about trying to look at Beyonce's moves or teaching her anything.
Yeah, I'm just going to get myself fully healed, because I might try that 4th gym again.
Beyonce can learn Ice Beam. We're teaching it. All right, now we got something going. I'm going to get rid of... why would I have Tackle and Scratch? What is the point of that? Let's get rid of Tackle. I also have Outrage. I'm not like a big fan of that. Beyonce can learn Outrage, but I don't think at level 11 we want to even go there, to be honest. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, because these Team Rocket guys use the same Pokemon each time, the ones that attack you when you walk in front of the Meowth statues, and they're always starting off with water type, so I'm going to put my Magneton in, and I'm going to take the experience share and give it to the Beyonce. Oh yeah, I was going to say something about Sirfetch'd. Oh, yeah. My item box is full. So it'll be the first So Farfetch'd will be the first Pokemon that can evolve and lose both of its types.
Really?
Because it's normal and flying, and it's going to be like Sirfetch'd is just a fighting type.
Yeah.
So it's losing flying type and normal type when it evolves. That's never been a thing. Yeah, because I thought about it, like, I'm like, okay, fighting and what else? Like fighting flying or fighting normal? Like, no, just fighting type. And I'm like, really? Okay. That's weird. Okay, so we're going to give the experience share to you. I need to clear out some of my items soon. Actually, why not do it now since I'm right next to the stairs and I can go back and sell stuff? I just dropped revives. I'm not finding myself in need of money, but I need item space. But to give you guys a preview, because you guys are watching Gold versus Silver and I'm recording Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no fucking store in this town. That's right. Fuck. All right, I'll fly somewhere else. One of the Pokemon.
Cherrywood, right?
Yeah, the one that's near the Lake of Rage. I think you're right on Cherry. No, it's Mahogany, actually.
Mahogany, yeah.
Yeah. I just looked at the map. I'm going to go back to Ekritique. So I have a a Slaking.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about it, randomized Slaking is already amazing because it doesn't have that shitty ability. And I just give him Slash and he just kills everything. It's fucking awesome. But on one of the runs, I think it was in Gen 3, I actually had a Slaking with pure power.
That sounds pretty frightening.
It was ridiculous. It was completely broken. In all the best ways. I'll sell that. Cleanse tag? There's no way I want that. We'll sell that too. Okay, now we freed up some item space.
Why is it that I don't remember the 4th gym leader having a Ladian?
Because it's randomized?
Yeah, I know. But it's just that I've already fought this gym leader, but I've never seen the Ladian.
Might be putting them out in different order. Because the AI does have some discretion on what order they put out their Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but why am I going there? But I think it's based on what you have out.
Probably, yeah.
So that's probably.
I started with France, which is my Paris.
Paris, France. Ha 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 ha.
Don't you dare one-shot my France.
How dare you make me think of that horrible Batman the Killing Joke movie. Meryl. When I saw that, I was like, congratulations, Batman and Robin. You are no longer the worst Batman movie. Still the worst live-action one, though. There we go. Beyonce's level 12.
I swear to God, Barney was like the worst idea to bring out because 3 of Octillery's beams hurt it.
Oh God, what is Barney?
Barney's my Needle King.
Oh. Oh, it's a shame that...
It has like Aurora Beam, Psy Beam, and Octozooka, all 3 of which are super effective.
And Octozooka is nasty.
Yeah.
This fucking Lugia is trying to hit me with Aeroblast, and I'm a fucking Magneton. Like, get the fuck out of my screen, you idiot. It keeps using Aeroblast. Like, hello, do you have any other moves? There we go. Got the bitch. Beyonce's level 15, okay. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Well, at least I got the Octillery poisoned. But what's gonna be the good of that if all my Pokemon are taken out?
Just keep healing.
Yeah, the problem is, that's all I got. How many Super Potions do I have? I bought a few recently. I have 6.
It's fucking Dragonite, man. That's right, hit yourself again, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself. I don't know why they decided the color of Dragonite in the first color games is going to be like dysentery green.
Why?
The colors are off in Gen 2, you know that. I mean, have you ever seen what, fucking, what's that guy, Spinarak looks like? He's fucking purple.
Yeah, like, when I first played Silver for a Nuzlocke, I thought it was...
You just thought it was a shiny, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's just the way Spinarak looked back then. Alright. You ain't shit, Electrode. I'm gaining levels rapidly here, so that's good. And Psyduck, I'll switch back to Screwball. I think Lance heals you at some point during this too, or is that the remakes I'm thinking of? Oh well, I guess we'll find out.
I thought it would heal you like maybe once or twice inside the hideout.
I think just once when you talk to him, he heals you. But I don't know if it was in the originals or the remakes. I can't remember. Alright, let's fight this asshole. I'm taking my damn sweet time in this place. Like, I'm far enough ahead where I feel like I can just really play careful. At least until you're breathing down my neck, then I'll have to hurry up again.
Oh, good luck for that. That won't be for a long ball.
You never know, man. You might catch something really good. Fucking Rattata,
All I'm
really?
catching are these hands from that freaking artillery.
And he got a lot of hands.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were around for the last list critics or if you heard it on YouTube or whatever, but I said something like, ask your doctor if these hands are right for you. Now I'm just about lost her shit. So glad that... I just want to say, by the way, I've made so many changes to the YouTube channel, and I just want to say having you for the races, huge improvement. Having Kyle and Noun on list critics, huge improvements. Although I have to say that I'm glad I still have Jesse on list critics, because he's like one of my oldest friends on YouTube, and still a great dude. He hasn't gone like full Nazi or anything crazy like that. Dude, Geodude's sprite is like doing the talk to the hand thing. Very 90s. You know what's unusual about Geodude's sprite that I'm only now noticing? Is that, have you noticed that in cartoons, characters usually only have 4 fingers?
Yeah, there's very few that they have 5, but I've noticed it on The Simpsons especially.
Geodude has 5 fingers. I read a thing where they said the reason that cartoon characters are usually depicted with 4 fingers or less sometimes is just because, like, it's the same thing that anybody who draws will tell you, is that hands are a bitch to draw.
I fucking wiped again.
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Oh my
it's
god.
It's the artillery, it's just...
Oh my god, dude. Well, you gotta figure out who you're gonna save again.
Yeah.
Can we get an F in chat?
I think I'm gonna have to save Barney, even if it's probably one of my worst Pokemon to use.
Yeah, but you just said that 3 of Octillery's moves are super effective on Barney.
Yeah. That's another thing I gotta think of. I mean,
what else do you have?
Okay,
so you have Murkrow. You have Nidoking. What else do you have?
The only other thing that's above level 20 is Paris.
Which, you know, doesn't really like the ice moves.
No.
Yeah.
Then there's Ekans, there's Drowsy.
Ekans sucks.
Manfiro.
I would keep the Drowsy.
Really? The Drowsy?
It's a fucking psychic type. I mean, it's not as overpowered as it was in Gen 1, but I mean, like, dude, I mean, you know, you're still getting access to some really good moves. He's got decent bulk. He's got good attack stat. And, like, honestly, if you kind of do what I did and concentrate on one Pokemon, he'll level up quickly.
That might be a good idea, then.
I mean, what level is it?
16?
I mean, that's not ideal, but it's doable. I don't know, that's personally what I would do, but I'm not the be-all end-all expert here. You gotta do, and I don't know what the moveset is either, so.
I did recently teach it Psywave.
Psywave sucks.
Yeah, it's the only psychic offensive move I have currently.
Technically, it's a typeless move. It does not actually do psychic type damage. So like if you use Psywave on something that's weak to Psychic, you'll notice that the game doesn't say it's super effective. Because it's randomized damage. It's almost like using Struggle.
At least as long as I don't hurt myself.
Well, yeah, there's that. But I'm just saying, like, it's not super effective on anything. It could be resisted. It can't be resisted either. Like, it could be nullified by, like, you know, like dark types, but...
Well, I'll just hold on to it till I learn something else.
Oof. I mean...
It's either that or Pound.
So wait, it's Ekrotique you're trying to beat?
Yeah.
I don't know if the game lets you, but can you go on ahead and get Pokemon in, like... Oh no, because you can't surf without that badge.
No. The only place I probably haven't caught a Pokemon might be if I go back to previous towns and use the Good Rod.
You could do that, or you know what else you could do is you could go to what's that? The lighthouse
yet.
and fight the trainers there to level up. But I don't know, they might be kind of rough. But if you're just coming at them with one Pokemon, you know, you will level up quickly.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm even more pissed because the same route that I found the Drowsy also has a Raichu.
Yeah, but Raichu's made of paper.
Also has Thunderbolt right now.
Ooh, that's a good move, though. Oh, man. That's rough. That's tough, though. I mean, the only other thing that you could do is just hope you run into a shiny one, but... Yeah. I wouldn't count on that, you know? See, I know Psyduck's supposed to be holding his head, but in the Silver Sprite, it looks like he's, like, cracking his neck. Like, when you put your hands on, like, one side and the other, and you go, you know? Like, oh, that's much better.
That headache was just, like, too much to take.
No, I mean, like, when you get, like, a crick in your neck, and you just kind of...
Oh, because the way you described it at first, I thought you said that Psyduck was trying to snap his own neck.
Oh, no, I didn't mean like that. There was a have you ever heard of a online comic strip called Super Fabulous Comics?
No.
Have you heard of it? No. It's really funny. There was this one where this guy standing there and he goes, "Well, fuck this shit," and then he just like grabs his head and like snaps his own neck, and then he like poofs and he's like the devil is next to him and he's like, "Hey man, welcome to hell. It's really not so bad here," and then he like cracks his neck again, and the devil's like, "Holy shit." Because, like, you know, who would do that, right? And then he appears again, and he's in, like, a Burger King. And he's like, "Hey, welcome to Burger King. Would you like to try our new Oreo milkshake?" And he goes, "That sounds nice." And he goes, "Our ice cream machine is broken." And then he goes and he cracks his neck again. But then he reappears in the Burger King, and he keeps doing it over and over again, and he keeps reappearing. And the guy goes, "This is the bottom, dude."
There's like so many stages of hell, and you hit
this is the bottom. Yeah, like a Burger King with a broken ice cream machine is pretty much the final level of hell. That's it. There's nothing worse than that. Debating whether to try to turn these statues off or just use them to grind, and I think I'm going to use them to grind.
What town am I in again? Oh yeah, Violet City. I probably catch something else.
Violent City. This guy's coming at me with Dragonair. Oh, he's using Twister on me. I was thinking, like, what is the worst move of each type? And I think Twister has got to be, like, the worst dragon type move. How dare you Thunder Wave me?
This is a little wild.
What'd you got?
There's like a Raichu that I caught. Like, with the rod.
Oh. Is it a good level?
Level 20.
Whoa, has it got Thunderbolt?
I would imagine it would, because the previous one that was a lower level had Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I mean, you might have your answer there for Octillery. And for, I mean, it's a special move, so all electric type moves are special in this gen, so you're not going to have a good time with Slow King.
Well, it fainted me anyway, so...
The Raichu fainted you?
Yes!
Oh dear. Well, that's a wrap, huh? Yeah, but knowing that... Because I think the Good Rod, you might be able to get a Raichu at a different location, like a different town. What am I doing to this city? We'll do this.
So that counts as your encounter if you haven't fainted it, I guess? Or it faints you?
No, but I mean, like, that's your encounter for that town, but, like, maybe you can go to another town and you might get something good there, you know? Like, you
Possibly.
Because it's like, you know how, like, because the what do you call them? The rod encounters are from a pool. It's like a worldwide pool. So it's like, no matter where you're fishing, it's the same pool of encounters, really. I mean, the odds are different in different places, but...
Okay, yeah. I'll try another town.
Stupid Kangaskhan. Did you do the little lake in Ecruteak?
I don't remember.
Because there's a little tiny lake in like the northeast part of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I can't do any worse than what I am now.
No, you really can't. I mean, and you know what I would do is instead of trying to whittle down Raichu if it's that dangerous, I would just throw a ball like immediately.
Yeah. I did start with Hypnosis, and it only stayed asleep for like 1 turn.
Yeah, and that's rough because Hypnosis is like 60% accuracy. Like it's worth using like on a competitive level if you're like Darkrai or something and you really want your opponent to be asleep, but it's not the greatest sleep move. How come the fighting type doesn't have like a sleep move, like a sleeper hold type of thing?
Yeah, or like a punch that can actually hit you like right in like a knockout punch.
But I feel like there should be like a sleeper hold that like is damage over time, like a trapping move, and then after a few turns it puts you to sleep.
Yeah, I find it weird. Submission is a move that also hurts you.
Well, I guess because submission's like a body slam or something, or like a pile driver, and you're slamming yourself down as well. That was my interpretation of it. Submission is actually a really good move, though the blowback is not as bad as you would think. Like, I think the worst blowback is like when you miss like high jump kick or somebody uses protect or something, you just get slammed to 50% damage. Oh, speaking of which, Beyonce's trying to learn body slam. Yeah, let's get rid of Scratch.
You're gonna like hit him with the bootylicious that paralyzes?
I mean, yeah, exactly that. Imagine Beyonce body slamming somebody like she's doing a concert and some crazy fan gets up onto the stage and starts like trying to touch her or something and she's just like, oh hell no, and just body slams the dude.
Twitter would just go nuts.
I mean, everybody already loves her, but if she did that, it would be like they would love her even more.
They would put her in line to be the next queen when Elizabeth dies.
Well, why do you think I named my my Nido Queen Beyonce?
You're not wrong.
I had a Nido Queen in, I think it was blue version. Was it blue? I think it was blue version or yellow. I think it was blue, and it was named Cosmo. And it became like my go-to Pokemon in that run. It was like Cosmo does everything. That was the catchphrase was Cosmo does everything. And fucking at one point I got like what I thought, oh, here's a better Pokemon, and I took Cosmo out of the party for a while, and then that Pokemon died, and I was like, well,
it ain't Cosmo.
Yeah, it's time to right the wrongs. We're gonna put Cosmo back in the party. And wound up using it for like the entirety of the game. Fucking Psyduck. Alright. I'm so incensed that twice already it's happened that my Magneton has gotten paralyzed. And I'm so used to the modern games where that just doesn't happen. Electric types cannot fucking be paralyzed. And playing these old games where like electric types can be paralyzed, or even worse, like fire types could be burned. Like, come on. Ice types could be frozen. Get out of here with that shit.
How can you burn fire?
Yeah, come on now. Imagine being something like my cargo. I mean, aside from how terrible that is, but like something that's like literally made out of lava, and then you get burned.
Or like an ice cream getting frozen.
See, I don't think Vanillite and all those are actually ice cream. I think they just look like ice cream cones. Because otherwise, you think like people would fucking eat them, right?
Yeah.
Or they'd melt in the sun or something. You know what's nutty is that Vanillux is not a bad Pokemon. Like, it is actually pretty desirable.
I'm also a bit upset that we didn't really get any Alolan or Galar forms of Vanillite, and it becomes chocolate.
Oh, dude. What type would the chocolate ice cream be? Like ice and dark or something like that?
Possibly.
Oh, you want to hear something that's both funny and disturbing at the same time?
What?
My nephew Nathan, who I want to remind you guys again is 5 years old. He came up with a nickname for himself, which I think, I got to tell him, hey, you don't ever come up with a nickname for yourself because it doesn't work that way. But he wants to be called Chocolate Thunder.
What?
Mm-hmm. I wish I was making that up, but I just found that out today. He wants to be called Chocolate Thunder. Apparently, it's something he picked up from the Cat in the Hat movie.
It sounds like a name of a wrestler, too.
Well, what's funny is that when I thought it sounded like a blaxploitation movie or something, But and my mother thought it, it sounds like something from a porno, But I looked it up, and there was actually a basketball player who was nicknamed Chocolate Thunder, and it was actually Stevie Wonder who gave him the nickname. I know, Gibbs. I know.
Well, at least I can fight Kingdras on this road and gain levels faster.
It's too bad you can't catch a Kingdra.
No, I can't.
I mean, Kingdra's
The Pokemon I'm using is the Pokemon that's fighting it.
Yeah. Kingdra's one of the most underrated Pokemon, I think.
Oh, well, just like that, I can already get rid of Psywave.
Oh, what did you get?
Confusion.
That's marginally better. It's still terrible. But at least it can confuse enemies.
It's less terrible.
Yeah, it's less terrible. It's not random damage. It's not like typeless damage.
It's not like something that can probably do less damage than Growl.
Do you know what other move was technically typeless in Gen 2? Was Future Sight.
Really? I thought it was Psychic.
Yeah. Well, it is a Psychic type move, but it doesn't do Psychic type damage. And I found that out the hard way when I tried to swap in an Umbreon to take because Future Sight takes a couple of turns to happen.
Yeah.
So it was like, so-and-so used Future Sight, and I'm like, aha, guess what? I have Umbreon. And I put Umbreon in, and then the Future Sight hit, and it didn't do a lot of damage, but it did do damage, and I was just like, what? And I looked it up on Bulbapedia, and it said, in Gen 2, it did typeless damage.
Well, that solves that riddle.
Yeah. I've learned so much about the intricacies of Pokemon based on weird shit that has happened to me doing these videos. Although the weirdest thing is the weirdest thing ever, and this was not on a Nuzlocke thing, it was a ROM hack, and I still can't explain this. It was a ROM hack called Pokemon Red 721. You might have seen it floating around. But it's like, it's Gen 1, but it has like everything from Gens 1 through 6 in it. And every time I ran into a Ditto, it would use Tackle. And I'm like, what? Ditto doesn't use Tackle. Like, Ditto doesn't attack. What is going on here?
Yeah, one guy that does Pokemon challenges tried to do like a Gen 1 challenge.
Holy shit.
Where he's using a Rattata, I think it was, to go all the way to the end.
Those are interesting videos. And he doesn't even like evolve them, right?
Nope. And it was like the trainers, or like the Elite Four members, instead of using powerful moves, they just used Leer.
Why?
It's just the AI is dumb.
Yeah, it is dumb, but damn. So guess what I'm about to catch?
What?
Venusaur.
Venusaur is not bad, for sure.
Venusaur's great.
Grass types tend to get like a bad rap. Or like grass starters.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's just, they're usually not bad Pokemon, but I think the reason that they get such a bad rap is they're just not cool looking usually. Like Venusaur's this ugly dinosaur with a flower, like what the fuck is that even? Compared to like a big bulky Ninja Turtle guy or like a dragon dude,
A dragon dude that's not a dragon.
Yeah, but I'm saying he just looks cool, like just based on the aesthetic. Alright, I got a Venusaur. I'm gonna name him Salad.
fun fact, that's the actual name of my grass starter in Pokemon Diamond Let's Play.
Oh, there you go. Have you ever, in not a randomizer or anything, or have you ever, like, purposefully decided that you were going to be, like, choose the grass starter?
Not on purpose.
It's got Leech Seed, Vine Whip, Poison Powder, and Sleep Powder. That's not bad.
The reason why I like Turtwig in Gen 4, because it eventually learns Earthquake.
I think the only gen that I was like, yes, I want the grass guy was Gen 5. I think Superior is really cool.
I picked the water starter when I did Gen 5.
See, I think Samurott is ugly as fuck. Like, I think it's like a confusing mess. Like, it's like a narwhal dragon. Like, what is going on? Like, what is it supposed to be?
It is a far cry from what Oshawott and Duat look like.
Yeah, and then Embor is like this fat pig. Like, I don't know, I don't find him to be... He's not cute and he's not badass, so what's the point of him even existing, you know?
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're not hurting my feelings.
I'm just saying, like, you know, Pokemon should be either cute or badass, and Embor is neither. Okay, here's another encounter that I might be able to catch something. Oh, Cyndaquil. I think I'm gonna have myself a full-ass team here. From the trap floors, you know what I mean? The bad thing about the trap floors is there's only like 2 Pokemon that can appear in them. So like if they're not good Pokemon, there's no reason to have any of the other encounters, you know?
No.
You just want... But yeah, Venusaur and Cyndaquil, I can deal with that. And this fucking Electrode has been really helping me catch things with the Sonic Boom. Got him.
Oh, sweet. What level is the Cyndaquil? Like,
level 21.
okay, so it can probably evolve in the next level.
Oh yeah, that'll be Quilava really quick. I'm naming him Itchy.
Just find another starter Pokemon named Scratchy.
Which one would be Scratchy?
I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have to be a starter. Maybe it could just be Meowth.
There you go. Well, I don't know why. I forgot why I did this originally, but the very first time I ever played through Gen 2, I named my Cyndaquil Itchy.
Probably
And Typhlosion.
Like the spikes or the barbs?
I don't know why. I just thought it was a cute name, and I think that, like... And to this day, by the way, and I know, like, I'm not talking about on a competitive level at all, but Typhlosion is my favorite starter. Just because I think he's cool, you know, no, like, legitimate reason. What has he got? So he's got Leer, Smokescreen, Ember, and Quick Attack. Oh, please tell me I can give him something better than that.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop to the lighthouse so I can actually have a second Pokemon.
The lighthouse doesn't have any encounters.
I thought it did.
No, only trainers.
Oh, the trainers. Yeah, the trainers.
Yeah, but I was saying you could use the trainers to level up, especially to get more. You get more experience from trainer battles than you do from wild encounters.
Yeah.
All right, I have a full team of 5. Let's put Itchy in front for a while because I'd like him to evolve.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go catch something around Olivine, and apparently the Pokemon I'm gonna try to catch the Meryl.
It's not bad. Do you have a Moonstone?
No,
I literally just found one, just like randomly, and I'm like, oh, I don't need that. But like, you kind of do. Oh, there's another freaking encounter here. What is it going to be? Oh, it's another Cyndaquil. Well, that's no problem. Just feign it. I think it's just going to be Cyndaquil and Venusaur. I think there's only 2 possibles that can appear on these floors, so I'm not going to try and like go through all the other squares. Oh yeah, use Ember on me. That's real smart.
I love how that's a sprite when I'm trying to like nickname the Meryl, which I named Jerry because it looks like a mouse.
Now you need
it's pretty
Tom.
like Jigglypuff.
Now you need Tom, right? And of course, that last possible square has an encounter on it too. Oh, okay, it's a dugong. I guess there are 3 types that you can get. I don't really want dugong. So I already have a full team. And, you know, ice types are kind of shitty. Let's bring Parker in. Actually, what am I thinking? I should have brought the fucking Squirrel out. Dugong, dugong, gong. Hi, Gibbsy. Hi, good boy. By the way, we are at 26 minutes.
Yep.
You're using rest, really? Alright, well, if that's the way you want to live your life, Dugong. You're gonna sleep through me fainting you.
Okay, this trainer on the first trainer on the lighthouse has a Dratini.
There's also some items you can pick up there that might be helpful, you know?
Who knows, it might be a Moonstone.
You never know. I mean, Dratini's not a good Pokemon, so you don't think you have to worry about it.
Probably the only thing I'd have to worry about is what if it has Dragon Rage? Would it have Dragon Rage?
No, I don't think you can get that until, like, Dragonair can get it. I don't think Dratini can get it. Until a really, like, super high level.
Thunder Wave me, so it's going to be a slow go.
Dratini just doesn't have good stats. So I don't think you're going to have to worry about that too much. Oh, this guy's got a Feraligatr.
Of course I get a critical hit when it's, like, at red health.
Of course. It's like that Fire Emblem meme. Like, I don't always get a critical hit, but when I do, it's when I would have one-shotted the enemy.
I saw, like, one gif of 3 houses where one opponent actually had a small % chance to, like, hit again, and hit 4 times.
Oh, man.
And, of course, it killed whoever it was fighting.
Of course. I saw a video... and it was done using footage from Fire Emblem. I can't talk today. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and it was the Uno meme. It's just like these 2 anime girls screaming at each other. Like, you fucking have Uno, you dipshit. I don't have Uno, you know. Going back and forth like that is pretty funny. Oh, fucking Ditto, really? Let's see if I can confuse Ditto so he can't transform. Supersonic.
I think it would have been pretty hilarious if the Ditto can transform, but it doesn't transform into you.
Nah, he hit himself. That was good.
Like, he just transforms into Smeargle? I'm like, what?
That would be funny. Grr. Alright. Another Team Rocket fuckhead. Artist Webster. Oh god. Sounds like Mr. Mime. Creepy bastard. It's just Headbutt. Oh, Barrier. That's fantastic. Well, screw me for using a physical move, huh? I guess I'm gonna go to Ember. Holy shit, that did some damage, though. Alright, well, when in doubt, switch to Mewtwo.
Stop, thank you.
Stop.
That Fearow had Fury Attack, and it was doing, like, a decent amount of damage.
Oh, god.
It hit me 4 times.
Jesus. You know what Fearow looks like? That creature from that movie, The Giant Claw.
God, like, it does like
now,
a
decent
amount of damage
Mime
into a Drowsy.
Well, Drowsy's especially defensive. Okay. Oh, hey Lance, what's up? Yeah, I know about the passwords, whatever.
Alright, literally gonna have to use Jerry for the first time. At least it has some defense, even though it's still
Jerry Curl.
The Meryl.
It's Jerry Curl. Performer Leo sends out Yama.
Are you kidding me?
I think I can deal with a Yama. Double team, come on. Banned moves. Not respecting the meta. Get fucked. And now he's using Foresight like an idiot. Yes, you identified my fire type.
Oh, thank God, I just got out of there.
This bastard has Sonic Boom.
I had to have my Jerry use Rollout, and it survived on 2 HP, thankfully taking out that Firo.
It's a good thing that when you feint something, you have the opportunity to swap.
Yeah, luckily that was the last Pokemon.
Oh. Well, even if it wasn't, it would have asked you, hey, do you want to swap?
Like, it was a level 18 Firo, and it almost wrecked my whole team.
It's weird how, like, the strangest Pokemon can just be such a fucking problem. Fuck. Alright. It's time to use Salad for the first time. This guy's coming at me with Suicune. Alright, get Leech Seeded.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna try the Lighthouse again and hope for the best. I've only taken
I mean, you're probably at least leveling pretty quickly, right?
Oh yeah. But so far that was only like the second trainer I faced there. So
See, I know, like, things look hopeless on your end, but you never know. I mean, you can wind up, like, going to the Lake of Rage, and it's like fucking Mewtwo waiting for you. You never know. He just freaking forced me to swap to Mewtwo. Why would you do that? That's silly. Like, he literally used... Like, what? I didn't even know that Suicune can get Whirlwind. That's just so silly. Or maybe it was Roar.
Yeah, I think Suicune has Whirlwind. I remember that for a while. I think the other ones, the other legendary beasts have Roar.
There should be like a Z move, like called Devastating Meow. It just goes meow and like lowers all your stats.
This was just like a weird transition.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What did you do?
I just like was mashing the A button and I used Ember on this Hoppip. And Itchy only has 10 health. Is he gonna die here? Oh, he lived, okay. Use Tackle on me.
I thought Hoppip would actually use Splash.
Now he went for Tackle. He's like level 18 Hoppip.
I mean, it's just a Hoppip, yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, but I like imagine if it hit me with something
or
decent.
Got a critical.
You know? Yeah, or got a critical, yeah.
Well, this trainer just went from a Rattata to like a freaking Houndoom.
That's the fun of Randomized.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Okay, first Pokemon was a Rattata.
Okay.
Second one was a Houndoom.
Yeah.
Guess what the third one is?
Yeah, Tyranitar?
Nope.
What? Tell me. There's 251 Pokemon.
Zapdos.
Ooh, that's a rough one. That is never a good encounter.
It's level 15 at least.
It probably... I mean, it probably knows like Peck and Thundershock.
Well, it did use Peck on me. Luckily, I put it to sleep.
Oh, well, you got this then. You have Rollout though, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's super effective.
I had to swap out the Meryl.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm saying that's super effective on him, at least.
I have no more healing items, though, so I better take it out quick.
Speaking of healing, that's something running back to do right now. I'm not using my Hyper Potions when I can just walk out and go to the Poke Center.
Don't wake up right away. Thank you. Trying to bring in the rollout spam.
Devastating meow.
Oh yeah, wakes up the first time I hit rollout.
Yeah, but it's not going to take more than 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, it's gonna take 2. And my rollout missed.
Oh, well. At least you're not locked into it if you needed to swap.
Oh, yeah, fuck me, I guess. Alright, so both my Pokemon are slated to die.
You got this.
I didn't have enough money to buy healing items, that's the problem.
Oh, dear. You got this.
Well, I'm survived on 1 HP.
Ooh.
But Zapdos is still at green
Clutch.
health.
I mean, rollout gets more powerful each time you use it, but...
Yeah, if my Meryl actually survived.
Oh. And of course I get a dire hit as an item. Who wants that? Dire hit. Or like dire shit. We've all had those, right?
Oh, yeah. One time for like a charity marathon, that every time I donated like a X amount of dollars, I would take like a bit of ghost pepper sauce.
Oh no.
I think it was every $20 it happened. And somebody at that very time donated $200.
So how much of this
It was
sauce
10.
did you have? 10. Oh my god. Now, are you putting it on anything, or are you just
Oh yeah, I
drinking
put it on something. It wasn't like straight raw.
Was it good?
It was alright, but man, you
I mean,
feel
I like
yourself
hot
in
sauce.
pain.
Yeah. I really like spicy stuff, but it's got to taste good, you know. I like the taste of habanero in other things, but I once tried to eat a habanero pepper, and I was like, not only is it like too spicy to really just enjoy as a hot pepper, but it doesn't taste good. Like, it just tastes like garbage, you know? I'm fighting Goofy. There's that dude in...
My run right now is going absolutely goofy.
I thought mine went bad. You're having a real rough time.
I whited out again.
Again? Oh, dear.
Yeah, I only had 2 Pokemon, and then I went from Rattata
Okay,
to
can I just...
Houndoom.
I want to point this out, and I know it's not, like, super an option for you at this point in the game, but you do have the option of stopping the timer and getting a re-randomized ROM. Like, if you're just so bad that you want to start from the beginning, but I know that, like, we're so far along now.
I mean, why stop now if I can just, like...
Exactly. That was
keep
completely
throwing
wrong.
my Drowsy into the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it'll keep leveling up.
Yeah, that's the point.
And like I said, what level is it? Because you're probably not that far from it becoming Hypno.
No, it's 21 now.
But yeah, the reason I said I'm fighting Goofy is that Itchy's evolving. There's that guy in that one Team Rocket guy that you talk to him, and he goes heal.
For some reason, I don't remember that.
It's the first guy that gives you like the first part of the password. He goes heal.
I laugh. The actual password is heal.
No, he just says that when you talk to him.
Oh.
I think that it's like Slowpoke Tail or something like that. I keep finding tiny mushrooms, and that's not helpful to me.
They're only good for like selling, aren't they?
Yeah, they literally do nothing else. I'll keep him in for a while. So now I have Quilava.
They're just like vegan nuggets.
Or if you find a chicken nugget in a cave and then you actually eat the shit. Were you there for that part?
I was there for it.
I lost my shit there. I was like,
I
what
was
the
one that
fuck,
told
dude?
you to like, hey, maybe plant the dynamite over there.
Oh, that's right. You were, yeah. And what's funny is the place where I was supposed to place it was random. It wasn't. Like that part. That's almost like the part with the letter. It's like unless you know, you're just flailing. Golduck. All right. Keep throwing water types at me like an asshole. Also, speaking of Goofy, my friend Fred posted this picture for, I guess it was one of the Disney comic books, like Goof Troop, you know. and it was slightly edited so that it said something else, but it was goofy, and he looked angry, and it said, "Maxie, your father doesn't have sex, he yucks." And everybody's laughing at it, and then I said, I commented, I got a lot of likes on this one. I said, Goofy doesn't have a carefree attitude, he has big dick energy.
Or like when Mickey and Minnie went to like the psychiatrist, or like the relationship
Oh yeah, no,
counseling.
I said she's fucking goofy. You said she's extremely city? Like, no, I said she's fucking goofy. I actually told that joke on stream, I think like last week. It's like the oldest joke in the book, but it is fucking funny.
It sounds like something you would see like from like a Facebook aunt.
Yeah, it's very much something like one of your shitty boomer relatives would post, and except it would be framed as like a Minions meme or something.
Oh Jesus, I hate those Minion memes.
Nobody likes them.
No.
No, except for horrible boomers.
I'll just say
Do you
something
know-
really unfunny and put like a minion on it, and all the 40-year-olds would go.
It's true though. Do you know who's not a boomer but has that annoying attitude like one is, and this is surprising, fucking Mike Matei.
I've heard of him, but I don't know that much of him.
You know, he's like James Rolfe's sidekick on Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh yeah, now that's what I'm
That
recognizing.
guy,
from.
yeah. Like when they did the Batman episode, he was the guy that played the Joker. And he's the motherfucker Mike from the Board James videos. But anyway, like, one of the YouTube channels that I follow is GameSack, and it was two guys, and one of them left, so it's just one guy now, but it's still a really good channel. And the guy, Joe, he posted his new episode on Twitter, and somebody said, "Hey, I miss Dave." Dave's the guy that left. And he didn't really handle it well. He should have just said, "Oh, you know, I miss Dave too, but, you know, we're trying to make it work with just me. You know, give me a chance." But instead he goes, "Well, you can unsubscribe if you like." Which I was like,
Ouch.
Okay, well, you know, if that's
I
how he
mean-
feels, right? I don't blame him because he's probably tired of, he's been doing it on his own for like a month or two now. And he's probably tired of hearing
Of having to
We missed it,
explain
yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's probably rough on him, but yeah, I understand that. Oh, Twister, I don't want that. But anyway, Mike Matei comes and puts his 2 cents in and says something like, "Wow, you know, things are better in the 80s and 90s, because if you didn't like a show, all you had to do was change the channel." And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding? That's like one of those memes like, I drank, you know, like this if you remember Sloppy Joe's, or remember when we used to drink from a hose, we lived. You know, it's all bullshit like that, and I'm like, dude, you're like a Gen
when
X
kids
boomer.
were acting up, we were allowed to whoop them.
Yeah, remember when child abuse was acceptable?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's basically what happened. But
Instead
anyway,
of like all those like mental conditions, we could have just said they were crazy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just locked them away. Apparently, I don't have both passwords. But anyway, I was just thinking about like what Mike Matei said, and I'm like, it's so tone deaf and shitty, and it's also not true. Like back in the day, if they saw something on television that they didn't like, they would write letters and make phone calls and harass the network executives and do boycotts of whatever, you know, whoever had their commercials on it. Like it was all the same.
And there were even commercials that tell you if you saw something you didn't like, you would write them.
Yeah. But like for example, there was a while where I think it was Alabama or Mississippi. It was one of those like shitty southern states where they took, oh, I got a rare candy. They took Sesame Street off the air for a while because they didn't like the fact that it promoted diversity, that there would be black people and white people living in the same neighborhood, and that they were happy. And that was in the 70s.
Sure, it was just one of them.
It was just one of them that actually took it off the air. I mean, in the 60s, they had Captain Kirk kissed a black girl, and everyone went insane in the South, and they boycotted Star Trek for a while. So, I mean, yeah, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, man. Especially when you consider the literal meaning of nostalgia, the pain of an old wound. So, just saying.
Oh yeah.
gonna use this rare candy on Itchy. There we go.
And I think it was only recently that, I think it was Alabama, that they wouldn't air one particular episode of Arthur, because Mr. Ratburn was getting married to a guy.
Oh my god. Can you imagine being that uptight about something so stupid?
It's like, what
Well, then
would
again-
I be able to show my kids who are also my bride/groom?
You know what's crazy is I'm a little lost here. I don't know what to do. It's like one of those memes where it was like it's like the Hindenburg, and it says like, unlike you snowflakes, I don't get so easily offended. And then in the second one, it's like blowing up, and it was like, why football man won't stand up, or why climate girl say a thing. You know, it's true though. These people that constantly complain about how younger generations are too overly sensitive.
I was like, really? Because
Are
back
the
in
most-
the 50s, you guys would kick up a storm if white and black people used the same water fountain.
Oh, God forbid, right? You might catch the black.
Or like every time Starbucks rolls
I mean,
out.
is that what? I mean, if you think about it, like, what is? Oh yeah, they get upset about a plain red cup, you know?
Yeah.
Like think about it. Like, what is the rationale behind the separate drinking fountains? Like, what do you think's gonna happen if you use the same drinking fountain as a black dude?
Right.
What's the, you know, like
I mean,
what?
technically, you would probably get like worse stuff from the water itself.
Oh yeah, those water fountains were petri dishes. They really were. Okay. Finally, I forgot that you had to beat the guy. It was the goofy guy that you have to talk to him after you beat him. I forgot that part. Dude, you're coming at this friggin' Team Rocket executive's coming at me with Butterfree.
That is probably one of the most meta things you can see from a Team Rocket executive. That's like this polka terrorist and has a Butterfree.
Yeah. I mean, I don't sleep on Butterfree. It's actually a surprisingly solid Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it's good, but it's just like you wouldn't expect that.
No, you expect him to have like a poison type or something. Like you expect him to come at you with muck. Butterfree's actually pissing me off because I'm paralyzed and confused.
Oh, Parafusion, I hate that.
Yeah.
It's like if you're paralyzed, you don't decide, hey, am I gonna hit myself or not?
Yeah.
Just imagine it was like the opposite, where you pass like the confusion check. It's like, oh man, you get to hit your opponent. Oh, you're paralyzed. Never mind.
And you get to hit your opponent, but it's you. Now he's gonna come at me with Aerodactyl. I can definitely deal with that. We're at 4 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
All right, let me hit him with Thundershock. See what happens. And by the way, this is gonna. I can't do any more today. It's gonna have to be the last one today.
That's fine.
We'll
I
have to
totally
get back
understand.
like next weekend or something. But,
Oh my god, this route is like the lowest encounter rate.
which route is it?
It's the one north of Olivine. I've made.
Oh
like,
yeah. That it's like it takes forever to get an encounter there.
I was better
It's
off
like-
at the other route because that one had a.
Like
Kendra.
honestly, like it would be best to be able to surf, but you need that badge. All right,
Actually,
Bayleaf.
I'm just gonna go to the other route because the encounter rate is higher and it has a Kingdra.
I'm gonna switch
Venom
over to
off
Mewtwo
too.
so I can use Fly on this bitch. So what do you think is like the worst starter ever? Like it's got to be Chikorita, right?
Chikorita will probably be somewhere in my bottom tier.
Chikorita's terrible. Like when your only gimmick is like just poisoning everything and using Protect. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad.
It's like a Pokemon you would use if you want to have like less friends on Showdown. It's like, I really don't want to play this, so I'm gonna make it so that Yuga quit instead.
I mean, yeah, its only utility is stalling. It doesn't have good stats.
It's like taking on a Slay King and using Protect every 2 turns.
Oh yeah, that's just being an asshole. Does Slaking even get Protect?
I don't think so, but I mean, like,
Oh,
if
God.
you're,
But if it
you were the
did,
other
that
one
would be-
used it.
Yeah. What I don't understand is when people they do Slay King and they give him like Return or some bullshit like that. Like, dude, give him Giga Impact or Hyper Beam, you know?
God, there was like a one particular...
More specifically, Giga Impact, because you have to rest the next turn anyway. So
there was like one particular encounter in Gen 3 where there was a Slay King and a Claydol, and that was the one where Claydol had skill swap.
oh boy, yeah.
I think
That's
it was
rough.
Claydol. Or
So then you have to deal with
Dusclops.
like Levitate, Slay King.
Yeah, that would attack
God.
every turn.
The other executive pops out and she's like, "Hey, I have a Mew. Like, can you just eat my entire ass, please?"
The executive was just like seen under a truck in Vermilion.
I don't think I even have anything super effective on Mew, so I'm just gonna bring out my Mewtwo to fight fire with fire. I don't have any dark or ghost type moves. Or bug type. So I'm just gonna hit you with like Surf. Less than a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna take out this Kingdra soon. I mean, NyQuil can probably carry me pretty well, and just as long as that fourth Pokemon that the fourth gym leader has is not a dark type.
Every time you say NyQuil, I keep thinking like that could be the name of a Pokemon though. You know, it would be like a dark Pokemon, like a dark porcupine or something.
NyQuilava.
NyQuil. Oh, NyQuilava? Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Galar Cyndaquil.
Yeah. Oh, Bayleaf? I can deal with Bayleaf. No, stand. I have Fly.
I think it would be a missed opportunity if Galar
10
Lindor
seconds.
does not have Lick.
Well, oh, time. I'm in a battle, so are you in a battle?
I'll just wait here.
The last one's Kadabra. I'm not worried about that. I'd say I don't think is there a Galarian Linoon, or is it just that
It
there's
is a Galarian Linoon.
Oh, okay, because I
The
know
one that
there's an
looks like Kiss.
evolution. Oh, that's right, because I know there's an evolution of Linoon called Obstagoon. But I didn't know if it was like a Galarian thing or if it was like Surfetched. All right. So all I got to do is just get past the. This is a cutscene, so I just got to like power past the talking. But I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then Lance is talking. Lance is still talking. Okay, I'm technically moving, but I'm not controlling it. Lance is dragging me. Lance is talking. Blah 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 blah. It's not going to force me to the next battle, right? I have to walk over there, right? Okay, it made me walk over there, but it didn't force me to the next battle, so I'm going to stop here, save the game. So, because I got to fight the three Pokemon on the left side, which I can catch if I want to, but I have a nice, like, full team. So, you're still in a rut, though. That sucks, man. I don't want to win like this.
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
That's what the nature of the beast.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know. But we're going to stop here. We'll see you guys next week on whoever's channel this isn't. So if this is on my channel, next episode will be on Clint's channel. If this is on Clint's channel, next one will be on my channel. And such and such and such, and this, that, and the other. Pepperoni nipples.